Cantor's going to chant a couple verses in Hebrew, and when you hear that special word, you know that we don't want to hear that word. So you are going to make sure we don't hear it, correct? Okay, and if you're holding the Megillah and you can't shake a grogger, you can use your mouth and make some noise when you hear that word, okay? Okay. All right, let's all listen up. And the Cantor's going to share some of the Megillah with us.
Vayomer Haman למלך אחשוורוש ישנו עם אחד מפוצר ופורד בין העמים בכל מדונות מלכותך ודעתיהם שונות מכל עם ודעתי המלך מדוע אתה עוברת מצוות המלך ויהא כל רם המן רמי אליו יום ולא שמע עליהם ויגדו להמן לראות יעמדו דברי מרדכי כי יד לכם אשר הוא המן.
It was long, long ago in a land far away that all the things happened we tell of today. The land was called Shushan, a happening place, a place that could put a smile on a face. A king was in charge there with a nice, big, long name. Not Frankie, nor Freaky, nor Frederick McFame. No, not even one of those fine names would do, for the king was Ahasuerus to me and to you. And the king and his queen, they did not get along. Things were not right there. They were really quite wrong. So Ahasuerus was stuck. He didn't want to be mean, but he had to say goodbye to Vashti, his queen. So no more queen. The king was on his own. When he sat on the throne, he sat all alone. The king didn't like that. He didn't like it at all, so he gave a shout out and gave his wise men a call. There would be a pageant for new queens to be. They'd all be in one place for the king to see. So the night did arrive that the big night came. There were many contestants, but they all seemed the same, except for one nice girl. She caught the king's eye. She even had an uncle, a guy named The girl's name was Esther, not Hester, nor Bee. Esther it had been, and Queen Esther it would be. There was an advisor, though, in the king's band of men, whose name was not Craig, nor Kelly, nor Ken. He announced to the others the minute he came in, "You should all know that my name is Haman." It turns out that Haman was not always kind. It seemed he had only one thing on his mind. He wanted the power. He was a fan of the glory, wanted it all bad enough to be the villain of our story. He commanded the people, told them to bow down. He commanded everyone in the entire town. But the Jewish people said, "No, no, your request is denied. We bow down to no one except Adonai. We will not, we cannot, we just shall not bow. We don't like that Haman. We wish he'd leave now." Haman was angry. He started to shout. These Jews, he decided he could do without. Soon it became extremely clear it was time for Esther to act without fear. She had to tell Kingy her secret, she did. It was time that he knew she's a nice Jewish kid. The king was surprised. He was taken aback. He was caught uninsured, no Allstate or Aflac. He would stand by his queen and her people too, and he'd wonder how he could have been such a fool. He called his boy Haman to see him at once and promptly gave him the title of dunce. The king saved the Jews. He saved them, he did, with help from Queen Esther and that Mordecai kid. We wouldn't have been here to tell all of this stuff if Esther, the hero, had not gotten tough. We keep telling the story. We tell it each spring. We tell it and laugh and dress up and sing. So today we celebrate. We're happy, we Jews. We even dress up from our hats to our shoes. It does sound like a Dr. Seuss story. It's amazing you said that.